All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Yahweh Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, it's your brother Karadazak, back with another lesson through the Spirit and Power Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Yahweh Kakadash. All right, so this is Mark chapter 3, verse 23. And he called unto them and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. All right, if you look over to the right, it says a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. All right, we are walking into a place, we're into a time where it's going to be civil war in America, man. All right. And if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. All right. And if Satan, all right, rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. So we are walking into the end times of America. We are walking into the end time of Esau, Edom, and we are walking into the end time of this age. And the next age that's coming up is the age, the golden age, all right, the age of the Israelites, man, the kingdom of heaven, man, where we're going to be living under righteousness, all right, ruled by a righteous leader, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right. This is what we are waiting for. This is why we are hastening the day. This is why we pray, all right, for the Lord to come get us. This is why, if you go read 2nd Ezra 2 and 13, all right, this is why we do the things that we do, man, because we want the kingdom of heaven to come, all right. But let me read this article right quick. It says, poll, 54% of Americans see other people in America as the greatest threat to U.S. way of life, all right? So this is division amongst the people right here in front of you, man, all right, in this article, all right? It says, a Sunday poll conducted by CBS News reveals unprecedented division within the American public, all right, with a 54% pointing to their fellow citizens as the greatest threat to what they define as the American way of life. Economic forces, natural disasters, and foreign threats were easily surpassed by the threat presented by other people in America. Division, all right? So let's look at this word division. It says the division of a large unit into two or more distinct parts, the act of separating into these parts, okay? All right? The division of something among, this is a good one, the division of something among people or things is separation into parts which are distributed among the people or things. All right, here goes the even better one. Definition number 4. A division is a significant distinction or argument between two groups, which cause two groups to be considered as very different and separate. Okay, all right. I was just looking. So there's a bunch of separation, all right, in America, man. Okay, all right. Continuing on, it says in coming years, a majority of the American public predicts the political violence will become more frequent, not more rare. All right, and if you look in the CBS poll, it says biggest threat to America's way of life, other people in America, man. Satan divided against Satan, man, and Satan's not gonna be able to stand. All right. All right, and this one it says in the next few years, political violence in the U.S. will increase. Call halal Yahabashim al Shai, because this is what we want, man. All right. Voters overwhelmingly expect Joe Biden's focus as president to be placed on Chinese, Crown Royal, 19. All right, with their concern over the virus, evidently a bipartisan settlement surpassing the deep political division of the union. Trump and Biden voters report overwhelmingly scorn for one another. All right, these Edomites going at one another's throats, man, because their political views. Okay, all right, with 5% of the former and 4% of the latter approving the opposition's political contingency. A slim majority of voters reject viewing Joe Biden as a legitimate president. All right. So let's see. Joe Biden's top priorities. You should see, what has the most according to the people, what their priorities, his priorities should be. All right, and it says this next voting poll. All right, it says Republicans will consider Biden the legitimate president after he's sworn in. More people are saying no. All right, more Republicans are saying no. So there's division amongst the people in America, man, and you're looking at it right here, man. Okay, when there's division amongst the people, man, society will fall. It's one thing to be lamenting the disunity and recommend the adoption of bipartisan agenda as an attentive solution to the unprecedented decline in social trust in America. If you can't trust the person that's standing next to you, you're gonna have an evil eye towards that individual, man. You're gonna think thoughts toward that individual. You're gonna think that individual's coming for you. And people are gonna be at the point of each other's necks in these times coming, man. All right. The most honest of commentators may be the ones who frankly admit that America's legal and government structure isn't designed for such a scenario and that all solutions aren't readily available. All right, look, the only solution for America is death, man. Okay, so let these people be divided amongst one another. All right, I got something else. All right, so this is from I try to find an article, but it's on NBC 12 News. All right, more division, but more specifically, this division is catered towards you so-called Negroes, man. All right, listen. It says these blacks cost us the election of our great leader. All right, and caused the death of one of our fellow patriots on Wednesday. All over the America, we plan to send them a message on Inauguration Day. So these are threats from Edomites, man, towards you Jakes. All right, showing you that the hatred between the Israelites and the Edomites are still alive, man. Okay. All right, passing through this neighborhood, we've seen some blacks, but not exactly sure where they live. We asked that on the morning of January 18th, this is what they're saying, that you place a watermelon slice on a box of KFC chicken on the road in front of their homes so we can identify where they live. We want to make sure we get to the right houses. Thank you again for your assistance in helping to make America great again. So division amongst the people, man. All right. They want to make America great again by getting rid of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right. And then you see here within the political poll, other Americans are the cause or the biggest threat to the way of life, man. But these people don't understand that all these things are happening by the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. So I'm gonna got two more precepts, man, and it's all about the division of this place, man. It's Isaiah 19 and 1. And 1. The burden of Egypt, all right, aka Babylon, all right. Behold, Yahweh Shema Shai rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. Talking about this in this time frame, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is coming to end America, man. He's coming on a chariot, all right. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, all right? And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom, all right? This is what's happening. You about to see all-out civil war in America, man, okay? Division amongst the people, man, all right? Let me grab this one last precept. 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. All right, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be a sedition amongst men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And a man shall desire to go into the city, and shall not be able to. For because their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. All right. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. All right, the Lord is bringing upon these things upon this place, man. So with that, this is a biblical prophecy that we are seeing unfold before our eyes, slowly but surely, and it's happening faster in the time frame of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, all right, because if you read in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, the time of the Lord is faster, roughly paraphrasing, than our time. A day to the Lord is 1,000 years in our time, and vice versa. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Hashem, El Shai, Hashem, HaRakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach one. And I want to say shalom to the all full elect, Kwam Yasharala, and the Bab Babar. Shalom.